Hey everyone, so today I just want to show you something really cool that I got recently. So it's really common for adults with autism and ADHD to brooks, which is grinding their teeth. So they make this chewable jewellery, and most of the ones I've seen have been like £20 for some really cool gemstone looking ones, but they just don't really fit my personal style. And that, if you've seen them, you will know the popular brands I'm talking about. I don't want to name them because I think £20 is more than I want to pay for something that I'm probably going to break quite quickly. But what it is silicone jewellery that if you catch yourself brooksing, so grinding your teeth, you can just chew on the jewellery instead, and in theory you won't chip or crack your teeth. This is more important for me because I've actually got a lip piercing and a tongue piercing, and so I won't just brooks, I will also... Oh, there's a crow. I will get distracted by crows. So yeah, I won't just do like normal brooksing, if there is normal brooksing. But I will also... Do you know what? Just let's look at some trees. I will also like chew my lip ring and chew my tongue ring, which is not ideal. So the idea with this silicone jewellery is obviously it's squishy, so you can chew it. I'm not just going to show you me chewing it in my mouth because that's gross. Nobody needs to be looking at anybody eating anything. Sorry about the dry skin. I've been replanting all of my garden, so my hands are a bit of a mess at the moment, but never mind. So as you can see, they're kind of like, they are squishy. They're not going to damage your teeth, but they're also like, you're not going to break them straight away. But anyway, like I was saying, so the big brand ones that you've probably seen and heard of, they tend to be about £20 for one. And you know, I don't like the idea of that if I'm going to break it quite quickly. It's me trying to film crows as well. It's not really working, is it? Yeah, so about £20 for one that I'm probably going to break relatively quickly. I mean, they are tough, but they're designed to be chewed. So like, if you've ever had a dog or a cat and they're chewing their chew toys, you know these things wear out. So I don't want a really expensive one that doesn't even really suit my personal style that much. And these shark tooth ones that I found on Amazon, they're just a generic brand. Like, just search shark tooth adult chew jewelry or something and you should find them. This was a pack of 2 for £5. Personally, I would have preferred it if the 2-pack were both this one, because I do have a fossilized megalodon tooth and it's like a really, really dark grey, but it's also shaded. So like, this one I think actually does look like a shark tooth, whereas this one, if it was sort of really, really dark at the top here and then like fading into grey here, it would look like my megalodon tooth. But also I don't know what I really expect for a £5, so I should stop complaining. Now, they did come with these like clasps, fasteners, whatever you want to call it. I don't like them. So on the one that I've actually been wearing, I've just changed it. I should have brought a tripod. I've changed it to this. If focus. There we go. So I can adjust the length with that as well. Basically, I've just tied 2 tiny nooses. Nooses? Is that the plural? I don't know. Anyway, I made 2 little nooses. Noose? Whatever. And that's now my clasp on this one. I don't like this cord either, but I'm not going to like braid a cord that I actually like, because when I make jewelry cords I tend to actually rope braid my own. I use embroidery thread for it and just mix colours that I like and make nice cords. But I thought I would see if I actually use them before I bothered doing that. And over the past probably about a week since I got these, I have actually I've used this one specifically because, like I say, this one looks like a shark tooth to me and this one doesn't. This one just looks like a weird silicone thing. But having said that, these were £5 for 2 instead of £20 for 1. So, and they look nicer than the like popular brand ones, in my opinion. They suit my style more. So I don't mind, even if I only use that one and I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. That's still really good for me. And so I'm not just walking around chewing it all the time, because like that would be weird. Let's show you the trees a bit more. You've seen the shark teeth now. I'm not just walking around chewing it all the time because I feel a bit stupid doing that. I don't know if that's just me sort of getting used to it. Like, I'm one of those people who found out that they were autistic and ADHD well into adulthood. So I'm still sort of at that point where there's things that now I'm like, okay, yeah, that's an autism or ADHD thing, or it's a both thing. And I'm still at the point where I feel like I should not be doing certain autistic ADHD behaviors, like where people can see, which I guess is, I mean, it's stupid, isn't it? Like, you know, if I need to do something, I need to do something, that's fine. But yeah, so far, if I catch myself grinding my teeth or chewing my tongue ring or chewing my lip ring or something like that, this shark tooth has been really good. Oh, dogs. I don't know if I'm allowed to record people's dogs. But yeah, I won't, because I don't think I would appreciate it. So just a quick flash of dogs and that's all you're getting. I think I'm all right. You know, if somebody spots like me walking and like then turns the camera away, I think that's fine. So a quick flash is fine. Flash of dogs, super dogs. Yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. To get back to the shark teeth. Wow, I thought this was only going to take me like 2 minutes. This is 8 minutes already. Okay. Yeah, so over the past week, it's been like really helpful. So, ooh, crow, 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 crow. Seriously, I put peanuts and stuff out for the crows and none of them have gone to get that. So that's great. Yeah. So, over the past week since I got these chewy shark tooth things, like I say, I'm not walking around just chewing it the whole time, but when I catch myself grinding my teeth, then I will use it then. But I still feel weird, like, you know, if I'm walking around somewhere that's very public and people can see me, I still feel weird actually using it. So they are helping a bit when I'm actually feeling comfortable using them, which is good. It's an improvement. If you're the kind of person who like actually doesn't mind using things like that where people can see you, or, you know, if you can get yourself into a headspace where you're like, it's okay to do this. If you need to do it, it is okay to do this. Magpie. Magpie. Okay. bird watching's my new thing, by the way. Yeah, so if you are the kind of person who is okay to just use this, then I guess they're going to be super, super helpful. But also I would say, don't just go for the popular brands just because they're popular and highly reviewed. Like, from the popular ones, like I say, I saw some that were like really pretty gemstones, and there's some like metallic ones that you can get as well. But because they don't suit my personal style, am I going to wear them at the places that I get most anxious? And when I'm most anxious, that's when I tend to grind my teeth more, you know, like at gigs and stuff. So I will wear a shark tooth at a gig. I'm probably not going to wear like a rainbow gemstone or a weird shaped metallic twist thing. Now, if somebody's actually making these in sort of silver or like metallic copper coloured like Mjolnirs and stuff, or troll crosses, things like that, I would totally wear those. Or little pentagrams, you know, something cool, something metal. Something pagan, you know. I'd buy loads of those. I'd buy so many different ones. There's a glow-in-the-dark cat one that I saw, and I'm like, yeah, I probably would, but then that's £20 and I would wear it about once every 3 months. Whereas these shark tooth ones, like I say, it was £5 for 2, and even if I don't wear the one that doesn't really look like a fossil to me, then, you know, it's still significantly cheaper than the £20 ones that I will only wear every few months. So I think it's better, the one that I got, well, the two that I got. If you know of anybody that's making these in, you know, sort of Viking, Celtic, pagan, heavy metal kind of themes, designs, whatever, maybe drop me a link in the comments, because I would love to support people that are making something that I find useful and that is more tailored to me. Like, I like the shark ones, but I would prefer, you know, like a copper Mjolnir or something. That'd be really cool. A silver and a copper. I'd probably get silver, copper and brass. Oh, I don't know what that bird is, but, you know, let's do some bird watching. If you know what that bird is, let me know. It's alright, I'll take a screenshot later. And I've got an app called Merlin, which, if you're interested in birds and you don't know what they're called, you can take like the blurriest photo of a bird and it can identify the bird for you. So yeah, it's a really good app. It's called Merlin and it's free, which is what we like. Now I'm recommending bird apps instead of just talking about these chew toys. Okay. Magpie. Yeah, this is going to turn into a bird video now. So yeah, basically I just wanted to say that those shark teeth chew things, I think they're really cool. And if you see, oh, are you going to go and get the peanuts? Come on, Magpie. I put peanuts on the next one, you can get them. Come on. Jump one over to where I put the peanuts. You can do it. No? Yes? Yes. Yay. Okay. Somebody wants the peanuts then. It was a magpie, but you know. Yeah. Anyway, I will finish what I was saying. So, if you're also, I mean, I'm saying an adult with autism and ADHD, but I guess if you're just an adult who grinds your teeth and you think this kind of thing would be cool, you're not forced to get like the popular brands that might not be your style. Like, have a go with the cheaper brands, because you might find something that you're actually going to use. Like I say, to me, these shark teeth are really cool, and I will actually wear them, which means I will use them. So even if they don't last as long as the more expensive ones, which I can't say because I haven't got one of the expensive ones to try, but even if they don't last as long, I'm actually using them, whereas I'm not using one that I don't like. It's the same kind of advice that I give people. You know, if you ask me like what brand of bass or guitar you should get when you're learning to play, and a lot of people will ask like, oh, are the cheap brands okay just for learning? Like, yeah, the cheap brands are okay just for learning. They might not come properly set up out of the box, but that's not the point, you know. A lot of the more expensive ones don't come set up how you want them straight out of the box. So the main thing that I would say is you have to like the look of it and the feel of it, because if you don't like it, you're less likely to spend time using it. So, like, for me, if you've seen Sabaton, or sometimes they have that, like, baby pink Hello Kitty guitar. I am not spending hours playing a baby pink Hello Kitty guitar, right? I think one of my other videos of Loki, I think you can see my favorite bass in the background, and it's like, it was a custom built one, so it's not a proper brand, it's one that a friend made for me. And it's just like a black body with red glittery spiderweb on it, and that's just what I happened to want. I don't know why I picked red, because normally I have everything in green, but we tried green and the green didn't look as nice, so then we went for red, and the red looked really good. But yeah, anyway, weird ramble there. So it's the same thing. Don't buy something that you don't like the look of and won't use if it's something that one of the main points of it is that it looks good. Like, jewelry is supposed to look good to you, so if you buy this chewable jewelry, it needs to be something that looks good. If you buy a guitar and you're going to learn to play, you're more likely to play something that you like the look of and that feels nice to hold, right? So yeah, don't feel boxed into just getting what everybody recommends. Like, sometimes generic brands are absolutely fine, and with these jewelry things, the generic brand is absolutely fine. Probably better for me, like I say. But now I'm rambling. I thought this was going to be like a 2-minute video, and we're at nearly 20 minutes now. We're at 18 minutes now. Okay. So yeah, I think I've basically made the point. So yeah, like I say, I got these ones from Amazon and they were £5 for 2. So you can just search them. I don't have any kind of sponsorship or any kind of incentive. This is just me finding something that's really cool that works for an autism ADHD issue that I've had. So yeah, they're really cool. You should try them if you need something like that, or if you don't. I mean, they're kind of cool. Maybe try them if you don't even need them. They are cool. And I suppose actually maybe if you're a parent and you've got like a teething child or something, your teething child might want to chew them, you know? And you can have cool jewelry that your child can chew. No, maybe. I don't know if they're designed for that. Maybe check if they're designed for that. They're definitely designed for adults to chew though, so I don't see... I'm going to say I don't see that there'd be a difference, because obviously they're safe to put in your mouth, but I guess make sure that your child can't swallow it or something. I don't know. Don't use them on kids. Check first. I don't know. I've not tried using them that way, so it was just a thought, like maybe they'd also work for that. And maybe they would, I don't know. Do some research. Like, don't trust random person on the internet for childcare who's not a childcare expert. So, but I do have autism and ADHD, and I do Brooks, and these shark chews have been really good for me personally. So do with that information what you will, I guess. This was supposed to be a 2-minute video and I'm still talking and we're over 20 minutes. So this video is going to end here. And yeah, I think I made my point, or I didn't make my point. Maybe I didn't even make my point. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to be doing some more me talking videos. So you might get a lot of things that should take the average person like 2 minutes to say, and it's going to take me 20 minutes to say because I just ramble and forget what I wanted to say. Anyway, yeah, that was that. So anyway, cool shark teeth. See you next time.